Punjab. The land of rivers. The land of a robust culture. Known as the grain bowl of India. And having emerged as the new economic hub, offers endless opportunities for investment and industry.
Doing business in Punjab is part of our DNA. We've been there for 3 generations, for over 5 decades.
This is one of the best states in the country for doing business.
Doing business in Punjab is a great experience.
More than 70% of our business is in Punjab.
Enterprise and endeavor symbolize the essential spirit of Punjab. We have manifested this spirit through a vast network of great roads and highways across the state. We realize the importance of getting yes for your business ideas.
No citizen of Punjab will ever deal with the government, be either online or outsourced.
Punjab has earned the reputation of the best place to do business in the country.
The government in Punjab has always been forward-looking, has been progressive, and has been a partner.
Because the whole system supports operations, supports growth.
I have always found a great support from the government and government agencies.
We find it a real joy and a pleasure to work with Punjab leadership.
The industries have flourished in Punjab to an unprecedented degree of excellence and success. Punjab sets the best example of industrial harmony in the country.
And the new industrial policy, which was announced by the government only recently, it's probably the most industry-friendly industrial policy developed by any state in this country.
The government proactively engages entrepreneurs in formulation of the policies. It's again a very, very unique feature.
What I am today, what the word Stride is all about, is only because of Punjab.
Power is the lifeline of any industry. And Punjab has surplus power to ignite your business and empower you. We can give you the impetus you need to grow in the right direction.
L&T has invested over 10,000 crores for Rajpura thermal power plant with a capacity of 1400 megawatt.
Without any investment of the government, he has been able to make Punjab as a power surplus state.
Skills are common, talent is rare. We have a gamut of top educational institutions, nurturing a pool of highly talented human resource in the country. The centers of excellence at the ISP Connect industry and academia to advance education. A healthy community determines overall progress of the state. For this, Punjab has a wide network of hospitals to cater to the health needs of all. Beyond work, there is plenty of play to ensure a healthy lifestyle. At the same time, we give utmost importance to security for all in the state. Our multi-mode helpline ensures a quick access to police support for women, children, and senior citizens. We take pride in being the symbol of peace in India. Punjab's government is well equipped to cater to the needs of every industry. It is our proud privilege to welcome you to Punjab, the land where people think big and achieve big. Yes, we mean business. Welcome to Progressive Punjab and be a part of the success story.
Request you to please take your seats.
The industries have flourished in Punjab to an unprecedented degree of
Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce, Shri Mittalji, esteemed captains of the industry, distinguished delegates, senior officers of the Government of Punjab, worthy guests, ladies and gentlemen, we approach the conclusion of Punjab's Grand International Conclave, the Progressive Punjab Investors Summit, with undoubted satisfaction at the numerous MOUs signed between industry leaders and the state, and the germination of ideas that have resulted from this extremely successful summit. While we gratefully acknowledge the compliments showered by our distinguished guests, we are also conscious of the promises made and a growing enthusiasm to embark together on Punjab's leap towards a new era of inclusive progress. These 2 days have seen many distant dreams crystallize into achievable goals, with pioneers from the industry evincing strong interest in investing in diverse fields such as healthcare, infrastructure, food processing, IT, and light engineering. We have also welcomed the expert advice and numerous suggestions that have been thrown up during the technical sessions. Our Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister are due to arrive shortly, and we shall begin the proceedings. Our the Chief Minister is about to arrive shortly. Our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Sardar Sukhbir Singh Badal is here. We welcome on the dais the presence of our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Sardar Sukhbir Singh Ji Badal. Also on the dais are Mr. Rajinder Gupta, Chairman, Trident Group, Mr. Kamal Oswal, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Nahar International Limited, Mr. Vaneet Nair, Executive Vice Chairman, Tech Mahindra, Mr. Kurush Grant, Director, ITC Limited, Mr. Nes Wadia, Managing Director, Bombay Burma Trading Corporation, Dr. Ajit Rangnekar, Dean, Indian School of Business, Mohali. Our Honorable Chief Minister, Sardar Prakash Singh Ji Badal, is here. We welcome you, sir. I now hand over to Mr. Karan Avtar Singh, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Government of Punjab, to give his welcome remarks and give a report of the proceedings.
Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present the report of the proceedings conducted during the first Progressive Punjab Investor Summit held here at ISB Mohali on the 9th and 10th of December 2013. I will be brief, time is short. After the inaugural session, we've had 8 breakout sessions on various topics of interest to the economy and to the investors of Punjab. Session 1 was on housing, infrastructure, and renewable energy. The main outcome of the session was to recommend that infrastructure planning in the state should be done on a long-term basis, and that the regulatory environment should be improved significantly so as to unleash the potential for investment in Punjab, especially in 2 sectors. One is real estate and the other is power. In the power sector, mention was made of 3 bottlenecks, namely fuel supply, land acquisition, and long-term financing for power. Out of those 2 issues pertaining to the state government have been taken care of with a certain degree of success in Punjab, namely fuel supply arrangements and land acquisition. I now come to the second session on bioscience and healthcare. This session was chaired by Ms. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Chairman and MD of Biocon. The main recommendations coming out of that session were that the bioscience industry in Punjab can and should develop at a very rapid pace. It is a sector which can expand significantly in the state because of the kind of skill base we have here and the national and world level research institutions which are present especially in and around Mohali. So the recommendations include setting up a Mohali bioscience and biotech cluster. There was support for the Mohali Biotech Park, which is being set up in this particular area. 2 other very important recommendations for the industry coming from the pharma majors were firstly that the state should focus on APIs and biosimilars, which are essentially generic drugs for which patents have expired and for which there is a huge demand worldwide and a huge export potential for Indian firms. The second recommendation was especially for government to focus on lifestyle diseases and to focus on early detection of diseases such as diabetes and cancer, and to set up counseling centers for diabetes control and for early cancer detection. I will now quickly move. I have lots of sectors to cover, so I will be very brief. I'll move to session 3, which was information technology. This again was attended by a host of delegates and panelists who were experts in their field. The main recommendations cover 3 areas. One is electronic system design and manufacturing. The second, of course, is IT-enabled services. And the third, interestingly, is mobile phones. So the recommendations briefly are that the state government should look seriously at attracting investment in electronic system design and manufacturing, and especially in mobile phones. It turns out that India is one of the world's largest importers of electronic equipment, including mobile phones, and that need not be the case in future. We have reached out to major manufacturers in the world, and we have also reached out to countries, especially in East Asia, who are the world leaders in manufacturing of electronic systems, especially Taiwan, who were present, and we had representatives present in this session. The second set of recommendations pertains to IT-enabled services, where the suggestions, other than expanding the network of software technology parks in India, included moving up the value chain so that Punjab becomes a center where we not only have software service centers, but we create a cluster of software development companies, and for which promotion of innovation and promotion of new enterprises, creation of new enterprises, incubation of new enterprises was emphasized. Session 4 was on agro and food processing. It was one of the best attended sessions we had. In fact, next time we do that session, we'll need a much bigger hall to do it. And we'll request ISB to further expand their infrastructure if they want us back again. This session, again, had a host of recommendations. There was a positive response to the state government's newly announced policy on manufacturing and agro and food processing. This policy gives the maximum incentives for the agro and food processing sector. Those were welcomed. Some more suggestions have been given, which going forward, of course, government would have a look at. The major suggestions were that in terms of diversification of agriculture in Punjab, we need to give attention, that is both government and the investors, to supply chain management and to logistic systems, both in the state of Punjab and in India. And the suggestion was that we should be agnostic about the source of this technology and investment, whether it's foreign direct investment or it's local entrepreneurs. We need to welcome everybody and make sure that the huge investments in supply chain management actually do occur in Punjab. I will now come to today's session, and I will be even more brief on today's sessions because I haven't had time to read all the recommendations that have come in. Because the last session just ended 5 minutes back, sir, and that's why we are a little behind time. The sessions in the morning were on light engineering and on Focus Taiwan. In the light engineering session, which was again very lively, major recommendation which came out was that since MSMEs are the backbone of the light engineering sector in Punjab and of industry in Punjab, we must recognize and understand that all enterprises, whether small or big, today need to be globally competitive. And therefore, when we perceive other countries as a threat, we need to be more proactive, and we need to benchmark our practices, our processes, our designs, our products to the best in the world, whether it be Japan, Taiwan, China, or Korea. And it's only when we can do that that we can significantly expand the MSME production, output, and value added in the state. And the Honorable Industries and Commerce Minister also had opportunity to address this gathering. The Focus Taiwan session was again very interesting. We've had a mix of business interest from Taiwan and from not only from Punjab, but from all over India who have attended this session. And this has covered a wide range of manufacturing and high-tech industry sectors, including electronic systems design, renewable energy, construction, and engineering design. And we feel that going forward, not only will the cooperation between Taiwan and the state of Punjab reach very significant proportions, but we also see scope for Punjab becoming a gateway between the two economies of Taiwan and India as a whole. Our last two sessions were on textiles and skills. The textile sector, we have Mr. Nes Wadia, who has graced us by his presence. He was there. This is one of the strengths of the state of Punjab. And looking ahead, there was agreement that Punjab should and shall continue to be one of the major exporters and suppliers of textile products, right from the raw material like yarn to the finished garments. And the suggestions included providing more fiscal incentives for this sector because it is a major employer, it's a major creator of jobs wherever it happens to be. And secondly, to promote value addition in this sector, whether it be through promoting fashion, technology, and innovation. The last session on skills, sir, was again very well attended. The recommendations there were perhaps the most important from the government point of view, because our entire focus on investment, on manufacturing, on services, on the links between agriculture and industry, it hinges on the quality of people, the skills that we can generate in the state of Punjab. And the recommendations here, I would summarize by saying that participants felt that public-private participation in the skills sector is what we should look for. And I think it's very appropriate that these recommendations come to us here at the Indian School of Business, which is a worldwide example of how governments and the private sector can cooperate to create institutions of excellence. So I will now conclude my report of the sessions held during the Progressive Punjab Summit. And with your permission, Chief Minister, we can now move to requesting the delegates present with us to make a brief 3 to 4 minute exchange of remarks, and then we will have the Chief Minister and the Industries Minister and Deputy Minister to conclude the session. So to begin with, I will request Mr. Rajinder Gupta, Chairman, Trident Group, to share his views.
Respected CM sir, you're always a source for inspiration to me to be humble and humane. Honorable Deputy CM, an entrepreneurial architect for this historic event in historic day. And you really proved how Punjabi can be entrepreneurial and architect both. Honorable Ministers and senior functionaries of the state government. When we talk of the Progressive Punjab and Opportunity Unlimited, in your presentation yesterday, we know Punjab is very progressive and opportunities are always unlimited in Punjab. And the way the state government has showcased Punjab and the opportunities in Punjab is really a game changer and the first time in the history of Punjab. Sir, when Madam Dr. Kiran Manjudar Shah was mentioning about the seedling of an entrepreneur, and I must say what I am today, it is because of Punjab. Punjab is a state which has created many entrepreneurs. And the dais which you saw yesterday was the entrepreneurs created by Punjab. It may be Oswals, Munjals, Bhartis, Mahindras, all entrepreneurs are Punjabis and created by Punjab. Thanks to your leadership and thanks to the environment, sir. In terms of yesterday's Honorable CM's remarks on MOUs and MOC, sir, I assure you, while discussion in the evening, everybody said it is MOC is a MOU of commitment. And the investment, what people mentioned here, the more and commitment, I'm sure in coming years, you see the investment flourishing in the state of Punjab, and the credit goes to the state government and your leadership to make this happen, sir. Today's sessions on skill development, on health and education, which was mentioned by the Honorable, all the chairs, is really the way, the dream of our Honorable CM. And so my own experience of Punjab is a place where one can grow what he desires, as mentioned yesterday, think big, act big, achieve big. And with these words, I really thank the state government, the Honorable CM and the Deputy CM, and showcasing Punjab. And one more I say, I'm indebted to the state of Punjab. For myself and my family, what we are today, it is only being created by Punjab. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Rajinder Gupta. I now request Mr. Kamal Oswal, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Nahar International Limited.
Honorable Chief Minister Sardar Prakash Singh Ji Badal, Deputy Chief Minister Sardar Sukhbir Singh Ji Badal, Shri Madan Mohan Mittal Ji, Industry Minister, other members of the Punjab Cabinet, a galaxy of top businessmen and industrial entrepreneurs of India, and other friends. It has been a great opportunity to be the part of this progressive summit. The investment climate and vision of Punjab has undergone a sea change in the recent years under the dynamic leadership of Chief Minister Sardar Prakash Singh Ji Badal and the young and dynamic Deputy Chief Minister Sardar Sukhbir Ji Badal. As an example, I would like to bring to your notice the visionary outlook of our dynamic Deputy Chief Minister. In his earlier term, he had promised a power surplus state, which was plagued by power cuts and outages. In the second term, now he has delivered what he has promised. This is the result of decisions taken in his first term, which he has delivered. Punjab, which is recognized as one of the food producing states in India, has now focusing on industrialization. The state government is focusing all its energies to that end. It has launched an aggressive campaign to woo industrialists from all over the country. The presence of big leaders like Mukesh Ambani, Lakshmi Mittal ji, Sunil Mittal, GVK, and delegations from Taiwan and other industries from USA have shown their commitments to Punjab, and all of them have promised huge investments they would make in Punjab. One of the fundamentals that any entrepreneur would look while planning the investment is the stable political environment, where policy decisions are quickly taken and implemented. I feel Punjab today is definitely among the very few states in our country which have a stable political environment, and the focus of the government is to be the facilitator rather than the regulator. Our Nahar group of industries has a total turnover of more than 6,000 crores, and we have a pan-India presence in fields such as textiles, retail, renewable energy, and sugar. And I take pride in informing you that 70% of our investments and business is in Punjab. We are more than 30,000 people working over with us in Punjab, and we have the largest employers in the state of Punjab. Our flagship brand, Monte Carlo, has a head office in Ludhiana, and 100% of Monte Carlo products is being manufactured in Punjab. One of the major plus points of Punjab is the excellent industrial climate which prevails in the state. In the last 65 years of our existence, we have never seen any industrial unrest. The most important steps the state has taken is the setting up of the Punjab Bureau of Investment Promotion, which would be headed by the CEO, who would have powers and authority to give all approvals relating to the various departments at his level. As far as Nahar Group is concerned, we are committed to put up 1,500 crores in the industrial park and another 200 crores in the textile industry. I would heartily invite all of you to Punjab, being the best investment destination, and the state would be more than happy to partner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal Oswal. I now request Mr. Vineet Nair, Executive Vice Chairman, Tech Mahindra, to share his views with us.
Honorable Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, ministerial colleagues, and it's a great honor and a privilege to be here today. For me, on a personal point, I'm always overjoyed when I come to Chandigarh because I had the good fortune of growing up here, studying here, and for a very limited period working with the civil service with the Punjab government. That Punjabis have an entrepreneurial talent has never been an issue. What has been lacking is an enabling environment. Do we have an environment where industry can grow and flourish? And there have been two large obstacles to it. One, frankly speaking, is the regulatory system, and all of us are to be blamed for it, which we evolved over a period of time. And for every act to be done, 85 different permissions had to be taken. That has been one great inhibiting factor. And secondly is a lack of focus on creating skills. So despite the entrepreneurial talent, it was kind of frustrated. In fact, if I may be permitted to say so, we regressed a bit. That in the last 20 years or 25 years, we have actually seen deindustrialization taking place. We have seen shoe factories being closed. we have seen a lot of industrial enterprises being closed. Of course, it has an impact on GNP, but a much bigger impact it has is on employment. Where are we going to find jobs for the youngsters who are coming into the market? Remember, half of India's population was born after 1990. So that is the magnitude of the problem. And there was also another distortion which took place. Information technology grew, the industry I represent. But unfortunately, it is manned by people who come from the middle class or the upper middle class, who have access to the best of education. What happens to millions of kids coming out of the rural areas? What have we done for them? That is why this initiative is so great, because it refocuses on industrialization. It creates an environment where people will be encouraged to come. And as I said, this is my home. I am hugely overjoyed by that. What's going to be Mahindra's contribution to this? We already operate in information technology in the city of Chandigarh. But what we thought when we made a choice, and when I had a long chat with Anand after the Deputy Chief Minister had met him, I said, what we need to focus on is skill development. To create capabilities, and I talked to the Honorable Chief Minister in the morning also on the same issue. How do we create capabilities in the rural areas? How do we create quality education for higher skills within Punjab? And that is what will be our contribution to it. It's a softer skill. I can't say that I will be putting in 5,000 crores of business here, but what I can do, and I want to do on behalf of Mahindra's, is to create engineering schools of highest quality, also schools which provide skills in the rural areas in a few selected areas. So this is our commitment today, which we are making, and this is the commitment which we will pursue. Thank you, sir, once again for giving us the opportunity to be part of your system.
Thank you, Mr. Vineet Nair. It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Kurush Grant, Director, ITC Limited, to share his views.
Honorable Chief Minister, sir, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, ministerial colleagues, guests on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. At the Indian School of Business and some other lesser schools, it is often taught that to get behavioral change, you first need to change attitudes. And one thing the last 3 days has actually done, I honestly believe, is to change the attitudes of Indian industry into re-believing in Punjab as a growth story, Punjab as an excellent place to invest in and to progress. And for this, I must compliment the government of Punjab, ably led by the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister and the entire bureaucracy of the state of Punjab, who've actually shown friendship, who've shown a lot of empathy with problems and enabled us to actually go out and solve them. The new industrial policy, as recently announced, is very clearly a progressive one, an attractive one, and it is now up to us in industry to implement the same, to make sure that we invest in Punjab successfully. And as the Chief Minister clearly pointed out to us, that mere MOUs should not suffice, and we must convert them into actual investments in the state. Agro development is something which ITC, the company I work with, is very, very keen in, because that is our basic roots, that is our background. And we propose to set up a very large agro-based industrial network in the state of Punjab, not only in terms of conversion, but also in terms of sourcing of agri-commodities. We are already in the state, most people do not realize, but most potatoes grown in Punjab actually come from our seedlings. Most people don't realize, but most poplar trees grown in Punjab actually come from our complete transplants. Long-term, agroforestry, we believe, is the future for agricultural progress and growth across the country. And quite clearly, this is one area where we will be working very closely with the government of Punjab to see if we can actually take this forward in a more successful and commercially viable manner. ITC believes, and we are very, very fortunate to find that the state also believes, that industrial progress cannot happen without inclusive growth and without sustainable growth. And rest assured, we promise the state that our investments in the state are going to be inclusive and very, very clearly sustainable. One request, one of the issues we have identified in the state is that whilst infrastructure is excellent, we need to increase the freedom of transportation in the state to actually operate in a far more flexible manner to ensure that world-class transportation operators and logistics service providers actually come into the state and to ensure that logistics and the entire value chain improves dramatically. I can see that Mr. Tiwari has a very, very difficult task ahead of him, and rest assured that ITC, along with a lot of us industrialists, are now going to be badgering Mr. Tiwari at his door, and this is to wish him, the entire bureaucracy and the state of Punjab all the very, very best in their endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grant, for your inspiring remarks on sustainability and your confidence in the government of Punjab. I now request Mr. Ness Wadia, Managing Director, Bombay Burma Trading Corporation, to address the audience.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, and other delegates, and the bureaucracy and everyone else. It's a pleasure to be here. I always like coming back to Chandigarh. I was in school here, in Lawrence School, Sinha, just a few hours away. On behalf of the group, I represent the Wadia Group. We are involved with a company called Bombay Dyeing, Britannia, which is held by Bombay Burma, and we also have Goa and now King's 11 as well. So our association with Punjab is been for decades, and it's a real pleasure, and I'm proud to be here and come to Punjab, see how progressive it has maintained itself. In terms of roads, in terms of infrastructure, I think apart from the airport, we've done a fantastic job. Various other aspects as well. I think the culture, the people, everyone knows Punjab is forward-looking, has been a leader across, whether it's in India or it's in Canada or in Singapore or anywhere. So I think from our perspective, we just want to recommit that A, it's a pleasure and we're grateful for you to have us here. And we want to recommit and say that whatever we do in whichever business, be it in our airline, which is Go Air, we fly twice now from Mumbai to Chandigarh. Started out obviously after King's 11, but 2 flights a day, and we're going to take that forward from Britannia's perspective. You know, our competition ITC is here, so we need to probably, you know, step it up a little bit. We've got Britannia Distribution, Bombay Dyeing we know, and King's 11 hopefully we'll be able to win something pretty soon. So I'm really, you know, amazed at how I think the government has also put together ISB here. You know, I have friends who are now heading and involved in the leadership. Really, it's a pleasure to be here, and it puts a big smile on my face as a 42-year-old to see business, and most importantly, government being the conduit for education and business. So thank you once again. Keep up the good effort and work, and hopefully we will be investing much more over the many decades in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wadia. It's now my pleasure to invite the Dean of the Indian School of Business, Mohali, who are the hosts for the event, Dr. Ajit Ragnekar.
Good afternoon. And before I start, let me welcome Honorable Chief Minister Sardar Prakash Singh Badal ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sardar Sukhbir Singh Badal ji, members of Punjab Cabinet, members of Punjab government, and all of you. to my home here. We are delighted to have all of you here at ISB, and I hope that in the last 2 days we have looked after you well. Thank you, sir, for choosing our campus as the venue for this. We really appreciate it. Little over 2.5 years ago, when we were laying the foundation stone of this campus, we had promised the Chief Minister, who, by the way, doesn't let you just have an agreement and let you go away. He said, you must put this up in 18 months. And we put it up in 17 months and opened our doors in 17 months as we promised. And throughout that time, it has been a delightful experience. So we are one of those who have already not just committed, but put it in. And I hope that we'll continue to grow here too. One of my colleagues, Professor Ruben Abraham, once did some work which said that there are just 40 mega regions in the world which contribute 2/3 of the world's GDP and 80% of the world's innovation as measured by patents. Just 40. And a mega region, for example, the Silicon Valley in US is a mega region. The Boston to New York is a mega region. In our own country, the national capital region is a natural mega region. Bombay to Pune is a mega region. Bangalore, Mysore, Chennai is a mega region. And when we look at now at Punjab and what we have seen yesterday and the vision of Punjab, we have a terrific opportunity to make Punjab as one more mega region which fuels the growth of this world. It's a natural from southeast to northwest, and when I looked at the road plans that you made, there is a very natural way for us to create one large mega region here and not just restrict it to cities. So I think I'm very excited. But these things will not happen unless all of us, government, industry, academia, and the civil society work together. So this is not just the Punjab government's task. It is everybody's task, and all of us have to work for it. I see, based on what I saw in the last 2 days, 5 new rivers which will make this land now industrially fertile. First, the infrastructure. This river of roads, air connectivity, digital connectivity, and power is the first river that will feed this growth. The second are the fiscal incentives, which the Deputy Chief Minister yesterday explained at great length, and they're very important. The third is human power. And yesterday again, the Honorable Chief Minister talked about skills development throughout. Unless there is an inclusive growth, unless all youth of this state and of this country become productive and useful members of the society, we are not going to. We are doing our little bit. We have already started discussions with Mr. Karan Avatar Singh and others about how we can help the engineering schools in the state to also improve their entrepreneurial capability. And we promise you, sir, that we will continue to do our bit for that. So that's the third step. It's the human power. That's the third. The fourth river is that of governance and law and order. And the improvements that the Deputy Chief Minister talked about yesterday are again very, very important for this river to flow and for industry to come. And the final river, sir, is the social infrastructure. Any important region will attract the best talent from the world. And in fact, it must. Because we cannot just rely on our own local capabilities. We must, if you look at California, 1/3 of all new innovations are started by immigrants. And to fuel our own growth, we must be able to attract the best talent in the world. And they will look for the best schools, the best healthcare, the best entertainment, the best food, and all other things. So some of the new companies which have signed up, again, are the step in the right direction. So these 5 new rivers, and we have already started, and I'm confident that over the years, all of us will help to make them successful. What I would like to see here is 5 years from now, this hall filled not just with people from other states, but people from other countries who will come here to learn from our success. So let us all work towards that. Thank you.
We now have the exchange of MOUs. First up is Omax Limited, who have proposed an investment of 5,350 crores for an integrated township at Ludhiana, Bathinda and Amritsar. Next is Shipra Estates Limited, with an investment of 4,800 crores for a super mega industrial township at Zirakpur. Altus Space Builders Limited, with an investment of 2,100 crores in the mega housing township at New Chandigarh. Janta Land Promoters Limited, with 1,220 crores for the super mega industrial township at Mohali. TDI Infratech Limited, with 1,100 crores for the extension of the mega township at Mohali. Bajwa Developers Limited, with 1,085 crores to be given for the mega townships at Mohali. Gilco Developers and Builders Private Limited, with an investment of 1,060 crores for the residential township at Mohali. Manohar Infrastructure and Construction Private Limited, with 1,000 crores for the mega housing township at New Chandigarh. A3G Infra Private Limited, with 1,350 crores for the township at New Chandigarh and miniplexes in Punjab. Innovative Housing and Infrastructure Private Limited, with 550 crores for the mega housing township at New Chandigarh. Fortune are Buildco Developers Private Limited, with 530 crores for a township at Ludhiana. Bestic India Private Limited, with 517 crores for the Radisson Hotel at Mohali and the township at Mohali. ATS Infrastructure Limited, with 500 crores for affordable housing at Derabasi. Shivalik Site Planners Private Limited, with 400 crores for an industrial township at Ludhiana. And Jags Palazzo Resorts, we also have Amity University, promising 350 crores for the development of the education city in New Chandigarh. Ritesh Properties and Industries Limited have promised 750 crores for an industrial park, including a hotel. Monarch Industries Private Limited, with 70 crores for women's hygiene products. Dayal Technologies Limited, with 25 crores for steel furniture, modular kitchens and interiors. Mahindra Group with the university. Sorry. Okay. Mahindra Group with the university, basmati and seed potatoes, investing 220 crores. VIR Foods with an investment of 250 crores for their mega food parks. Indian Potatoes Limited with food marts, investing 78 crores. Chanakya Dairy Products. Chanakya Dairy Products. VIR Foods with Mega Food Parks, 250 crores. Indian Potatoes Limited, Food Marts with 78 crores. Chanakya Dairy Products, India. Chanakya Dairy Products, India. Wheat Processing Plant with 75 crores. Pagro Foods Limited with their integrated potato processing plant of 75 crores. Modern Overseas for their frozen meat and abattoir, 54 crores. Okay. Modern Overseas with the frozen meat for 54 crores. Frigerio Conserva Alana for the frozen meat with an investment of 50 crores. SNS Corporation for their barley malt plant with an investment of 35 crores. SNS Corporation. Devinder Singh Garewal for pasta manufacturing with an investment of 35 crores. And Anandam Agrotech Private Limited for their dairy and food processing unit with an investment of 60 crores. This was the last. Jack's Palazzo. Jack's Palazzo.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your time for exchanging MOUs.